Hey, and welcome everyone to this week's Wi-Fi Wednesdays. My name is Kevin Z, founder and CEO of My Wi-Fi Networks, and we meet here on Facebook Live every week to talk about the latest and greatest in Wi-Fi marketing. So I'm going to get right to it. We got a lot of cool stuff to share with you this week, but it will be short and sweet. We have our new languages live on the platform. So this is not just the location center for sub-users, but this is now the entire platform. You'll notice now that when you log in, inside your master, your main user account, there's a language toggle there as well. So let's say I wanted to switch over to Spanish over here and click on update. Take note that when I now refresh the dashboard, not only is the all the sub users and everything, but the entire main menu, the entire the analytics. I mean, all the timeline, the contacts. We still have a couple of missing words, as you can see there, but we are just waiting for the final translation to come through. COVID delays, etc. You know how that works, but we're getting the final words in right now. There might be some English ones there, but it's almost there. And you'll notice that everything is completely translated. So this is great if you have sub-users, not only for Location Center, that's always been there, but this is great for resellers. Resellers that resell the platform, resell white labels. You can now resell a complete 100% white label platform that's in Spanish or Portuguese or Italian or all these other new languages that we are coming out with shortly. So we're waiting to tag the over 4,000 different keywords. Obviously, that does take some time in the platform. So now that that's done, we are waiting for some final translations, and then we're going to have everything live, not only in these languages, but in everything else. So you can see here, I mean, it's pretty awesome as far as being able to serve markets that want to manage campaigns and want to add accounts and add locations, for example, completely in their language. So as you can see here, yes, we do have some missing pieces, but it's almost there. So that's the new languages. As well, we launched our Wi-Fi supportdesk.com. Now, you guys might have seen this Wi-Fi support desk previously, that link. Before, it was just linking to our support. Now, Wi-Fi support desk, in fact, sorry, that redirect still waiting for that non-www to go. So it's www.wifisupportdesk.com. That redirect will be kicked in shortly. But this is a completely white labeled support desk that you can use not only to serve your own clients, but to serve your resellers as well for the reseller program partners that want to leverage that. You can do that. And over here, there is literally step-by-step of everything that you need to do in the platform. So campaigns, adding custom HTML code in a campaign. It is step-by-step.
This video will show you how to add custom HTML content to the thank you page.
I believe you can view
in your dashboard, select campaigns from the main menu.
And we're also going to be having
from here,
downloadable
you can
or embed options. So you can take this and embed it directly into your website if you want to. So you'll see here there's no mention of my Wi-Fi at all. It does say your company, but again, if you're selling this as a white label, as a reseller, people already know that it's a white label. So it depends on where you want to use this. For the location center itself, we have it's a little bit more zoomed in. So in fact, I believe it is right over here. We're going to just reorganize these so it's a little bit more intuitive.
This video will show you how to manage your location.
Literally will walk through every single piece of the system.
To the bottom of each location.
How to edit everything. So use these at your disposal for your clients. They're all white labeled videos, but as mentioned as well, for some reason it's not showing up here, but there's a full embed, so you can download these as article forms, as PDF forms, and in different content formats for you to use as you wish. We also updated our presentation, so I'm going to just quickly flip on over to the members area. Just pop in here to get it. And we're also in the process of redoing this entire members area, the download section specifically. But if you go to downloads, oh, sorry, I guess I clicked on that by accident. Let's go to downloads. Right over here under marketing materials. Sales presentations. So actually, I'm just going to open up In fact, this is probably an easier way for you guys to see it here. So we have these presentations here, and not only did we update these ones, so we had these 3 presentations here. We've now added speaking notes to every single one. So, for example, if you're going to close a client, this is a presentation that you would use when you're in your closing meeting. And a lot of the feedback we got was, this is a great presentation, but what do I say? So what this allows you to do is very easily follow the script. So you'll see over here under the notes, we've added notes for speakers. So it tells you exactly, what this slide is, what to consider when you're presenting it, and then literally what you can say. So welcome to the call. I just want to introduce you. Make sure that you introduce yourself. Make sure it doesn't look like it's generic. So little tips on each slide. And then over here, we literally tell you kind of what to say and how to edit every single slide. So this goes for all the presentations that we had there previously, in addition to an all-new presentation here that we put on inside onboarding. And this is a white label onboarding presentation. So let me just actually open this up in Google Slides. So you simply do a find and replace for your company, or I would encourage you to go through every single slide, obviously, in detail to learn it. But this is great if you're bringing on a new client, mostly for resellers who are selling white labels, who want to bring on a new white label client. You really want to walk them through the entire platform. But you can chop this down and also use it for sub-users. So depending on the type of client that you're training, this kind of walks through everything. So there's a lot of speaker notes. Make sure you know what hardware they're using. Make sure you check their campaign. So this is also designed to onboard somebody, let's say a local business like a restaurant, for example, and you want to do your kickoff call with them. So this is a presentation you could use for the kickoff call. So you want to start off every call with, hey, before I get started, do you have any questions? Here's, again, the script. So have you seen any features that grabbed you? Anything that you want me to cover today? We'll be talking about it during the call, but what are your goals right now? What are you looking to accomplish? You really just want to make sure that you're on the right page. I'm not going to read through every single one of these. Obviously, you can do that in your own time. But we talk about the agenda, so a little bit about terminology, how the whole system works. We're going to cover that. The setup, how to set up a location, a device, a campaign. Again, you can skip this step 3, the setup part, if you are doing it for your client. So obviously, they're paying you to do it. You don't need to tell them how to do it. But this is great if you are reselling white labels. You want to teach your resellers how to actually do things themselves. This is where you do that. And then we have some terminology, just making sure that everyone on your call understands what's a location, what's a device, what's a campaign, what's an automation. You go through the whole setup with them. So again, this is designed if you want to teach them how to actually go through setting up these 3 steps. So adding a location, adding a device, and adding a campaign. And again, for each one, we have notes of things to do. So you want to talk about the campaign layout and the SSID that they want to choose, how to set up the branding, different login options, and the scripts available for everyone, how to set up the thank you page, how to set up your redirect, your ads, your advanced settings, and GDPR compliance for those who ask. And again, stop, check in for some questions. Then again, you want to start talking about the data. So you talk about reports, talk about automations, talk about triggers and delays and what that means, and the difference between each, and each one has a slide. So you have your trigger. So if this happens, then decide if you need to wait or not. Then that happens. So the action happens at the end. We have all these actions that you can talk about. This is a great point to pause and talk about upsells. So if you're with a client, you can say, hey, this also integrates with ManyChat. So we can set up chat bots for you. We can do some CRM work. We can do some review management. We can set up some email campaigns, either natively or through MailChimp or Infusionsoft or whatever you're using. So great slide that you can kind of like check in with the upsell. Talk about setting up what you recommend, and I recommend you recommend, is your initial thank you email. So you want to say, let's start with something simple so we can show you what it does. And I'm just following the script here. Let's create a simple email automation so that after the first visit, guests connecting to your Wi-Fi, they'll get a nice little surprise waiting for them and thanking them for stopping by. So we'll start with the trigger. And again, this is a script, so follow the script. The first time might be rusty if you're literally new to this, but if you're not new to this, this is just a great outline of things to cover. You probably want to customize this for your own kind of style, but everything is here and it's well expanded. So you can talk about email automations, thank yous, how to set up a 10% off automation, really simple here, how to do that. And this is designed, not, many of you guys will consume this for your own, your own need. You could use this not only, I should say, it's not only for onboarding users, and actually, I'm going to say, you just switch it right now. It's user and employee onboarding. Like, this is great if you have staff and you want to teach them, hey, look, I'm going to give you access to manage this on behalf of our clients. So, here's exactly where things are, how to do things, and all this is designed it's all white labeled, and you can completely use it, and you can reference the Wi-Fi supportdesk.com if they have any questions or need any clarification on this, like full step-by-step videos, right? You can also use this presentation, in fact, to record your own video that I highly recommend all of you do, and put that up as a saved video, put it up for anyone who signs up. Hey, make sure you watch this video after signing up, and that's a great thing to do. So check in with questions, and again, you're here to help. It's your domain, your email, your support, and your support, again, can be Wi-Fi supportdesk.com, which is this. So if you want to talk to somebody about setting up, campaigns or, doing anything they want, they can do it all and learn how to do that there. So we have, we're going through a whole list of other stuff, all the requests. You can always add your request at feedback.mywifi.io, and I will just show you where that is as well. So here inside the marketing materials tab, you can request additional materials and stuff that we're building out. We are about to populate and add a ton of stuff to that members area, so keep an eye out on that. But anything else that you're looking for, please add over there. And as well, if you are requesting any features, anything for the Academy for training, or any integrations, make sure that you add it over here. The link again is feedback.mywifi.io, and you have to be logged in to access that. We also came out with a new ebook. Make sure you check out the Facebook group for that. I'm not going to share too much else about that here. Just I shared that private link in there, so make sure while it's there, you check it out. Give us your feedback, because we're going to be publishing that. When we do publish it, we'll give you the PDF to use, and we'll also give you the Google Doc you can use to use that for your resellers. Anyone that's on the reseller plan or higher will get that as an option to use that ebook to generate more white label leads for your agency. We also are coming out with more analytics inside the dashboard. We're just testing some final things with that, and there's going to be additional data such as breakdowns of device type, breakdowns of gender, some different charts and graphs, different layouts. So keep an eye out on that. More to come soon. And as always, if you have any questions, please reach out, support.mywifinetworks.com. We are always here to help you, and that support desk is all new. It's been a while for you. I know that some of you are dusting off the routers post-COVID. I think now is a good time to get back into the swing of things. We see a lot of traction, a lot of local businesses now being like, wow, yeah, I definitely now understand why I need to have an email list and why I need to have an SMS list to be able to communicate with my customers. So now is a great time to start that conversation, and we give you everything you need to do that inside the members area and inside the platform. So again, if you have any questions, reach out, please let us know, and we look forward to supporting you as things slowly get back to normal. Thanks all. Take care. Talk to you soon.